Hi everyone, Stu here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most underrated indie games on Steam, the incredible arcade simulator called The Coin Game. If you haven't played it yet, you're missing out. It's an absolute blast. In this video, we're going to be testing out some of the most popular glitches in the game. Everything from flying above the map to earning crazy amounts of money at the pawn shop. We'll also mess around with NPCs and other objects in the game, finding out how to glitch them out, get into the backrooms of the map, and here's the best part, if you stick around until the end, we'll be messing with the arcade machines to see if we can cheat our way to winning tickets and prizes. Now, a quick disclaimer, no hard feelings towards the developer. I'm a huge fan of this game and I just want to show off some fun ways to play. Let's just think of these as features rather than glitches. Also, the names of the creators that I used to do my research and all their videos are linked in the description below, so please visit them and show them some love. So without further ado, let's jump in and have some fun. Alright guys, let's start with the first glitch, getting into the skies. This one's pretty wild, so follow along. You have to grab an NPC and hold them against the wall, keep holding their head, and then just start spamming the jump button. If you're lined up just right, you and your new NPC buddy are going to soar way above the map. It's honestly hilarious how high you can get. Once you stop jumping or turn away, you'll come back down to the ground, and get this, you can even do this indoors if you so wish. Now if you're in birthday mode, no worries, you won't take any damage from the fall, but if you're playing in survival mode, your health will take a hit. Here's the trick though, as you're about to hit the ground, open up your smartwatch, close it again, and you'll fall super gently, taking 0 damage. Sometimes the NPCs get stuck up in the air. I tried shooting one with a rubber band to bring them down, but that didn't work. Oh well. On to the next glitch, the pawn shop. Before we hit up the pawn shop, just a couple of quick things guys. First off, every NPC I've come across in the game can be interacted with. You can move them around and even pull them over onto the ground. But there's one exception, the guy carrying the boxes in the shoe shop at the mall. You can't move him at all. Not sure why, but that dude's tough as nails. And secondly, if you're enjoying this video, it would mean a ton if you could leave me a like and consider subscribing. It's totally free. You'll get notified when I drop new videos for you guys to check out, and you'll become a part of the Stubaka 3 community, which is, hands down, the best community ever. Alright, enough of that, onto Barry's pawn shop. Now some of these pawn shop money glitches can totally break your game, but this one, it's safe. At least I think so. Just keep in mind, no guarantees here, so use it at your own risk. Here's how it works. You pop something cheap into the machine, like these sweets that cost us $1 and we sell for 50 cents. As soon as you press the button, quickly slide in a more valuable item and keep holding it. Once the machine finishes, pull your valuable item back out and boom, you've earned yourself some easy cash. Keep experimenting with different items, smaller, flatter ones do work best. And now that you're rich, let's get famous by doing a little magic outside. This next glitch isn't exactly useful, but it's super fun and weird, so stick with me. Grab yourself a supermarket cart, or trolley for my fellow Brits, and hold it up in the air really still. Wait for that little dangling bit to stop moving and then let go. The cart just sits there, suspended in midair. It works on other objects too, donuts, Nemo, you name it. I even did it with an NPC, not in that way. I mean, I tried sticking them in the air, and when they moved, they just dropped to the ground. This is cool, but I think the best fun with these trolleys is to piss off some Lamborghini owners with them. Alright, now we've done suspended motion, let's pause time. This one's for survival mode players. You know how the dreaded curfew always cuts our fun short, not to mention the whole starving to death thing. Well, there's a way to pause the game without actually pausing it. Here's the trick. Buy a scratch card, scratch it off, and right after you finish, press escape and wait for the card drop animation to play. The game's time will freeze, but you can keep playing. That means all-night arcade sessions without worrying about food, water, or curfews. Next up is the bike weld glitch. The idea is you run your bike into an NPC and just before impact, jump off, which is supposed to weld the bike and NPC together. But honestly, I couldn't get this one to work. It might have been patched, or maybe I just suck at it. Probably a skill issue on my part. Let's talk about newspaper deliveries for quick cash. Instead of throwing them onto doorsteps, you're supposed to put them in the mailbox. But that's super tedious. So here's the trick. Hold the paper near the side of the mailbox, walk backwards, and the paper no clips right into the box. Easy. Well, let's just say easier. Alright, now let's talk about the arcade machines. Can we mess with them? Of course we can. You can feed plushies into the claw machines, and when you add your card, something crazy happens. The physics freak out, and prizes jump out like they're terrified of Nemo. If you can't get your plushie inside, as weird as that sounds, no worries. Just hold it against the glass, walk to the side, and pop, it's inside. Donuts work too. I even tried throwing a fuel can in there to start a fire, but no luck. I tried a whole range of items to snag the bonus prize in the Mega Drop, but it didn't work. If you guys know of a way to block these minor prize gaps, let me know in the comments. Honestly, the claw machines are the most fun to mess with. I tried using the cat plushie to move the prize cows, and in this machine it didn't work. But in the one next to it, it knocked down a pack of tickets and even pushed the other through the glass. The trick here is to be aggressive. Oh, and the stacker game, I wanted to break that one, but get this, it warns you for cheating. I thought it was just all talk, but nope, they straight up take your toy away if you mess with it. Real quick, let's talk movement. Walking, really slow. Running, slightly faster, but if you run and jump, that's a trick for moving quickly, especially if you're traveling on foot. Here's a cool one that only works in birthday mode. You can activate the free camera by pressing the C key and use the W, A, S and D keys to fly around the map. It's awesome for taking screenshots or exploring behind the map. You'll find all the arcades out here, but they'll be floating as empty shells. If you get lost, just press C to go back to your character. But heads up, don't try this while you're on the bus. Trust me, you will regret it. Well folks, that's a wrap on today's video. I had a blast making this and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I encourage you to try the coin game for yourself, it's so good. Don't forget to leave me a like, hit subscribe, and most importantly, have an excellent day. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.